Oh my word, my phone is driving me nuts, hey? Because, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, I think this morning is just that morning where I'm complaining about everything. Because my phone is just like, I've just actually sat and deleted and cleaned up, but it's like, it's never enough, you know? It's never enough. So, um, yeah, so I'm going to now clean up here. It's not a lot, it's not too much. I mean, there's not, much. But it's just like, as I say, if this is my sole job, am I not going to make sure this place looks the way it's supposed to? I struggle with people who can't take initiative. In fact, I struggle all round with people who want to be told, what to do. I mean, okay, let me be fair. I struggle all round with even my children. It's just me, right? It's just a me problem because I don't like to tell people what to do. I feel like you should take initiative, know what you're supposed to do. Like, I don't like to do it. Honestly, I'll show you maybe around once, that's that. And I expect you to do it. And for me, it's not just that, it's just like I want to give you freedom to do, have your own structure. Don't let me create a structure for you. And this is one of the reasons why I literally struggled to have house help. Okay, when my children were young and I was going to the office from 8 to whatever, and my husband was working, then of course it was without a doubt no load shedding. Okay, my husband's telling me no load shedding. That's strange. Okay, but anyway, so I would be like, oh, just do your thing. I'm not the person who's going to be like, oh, why didn't you do this, do that, do that? Okay, cool, thank you. Why didn't you do? No, 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 no. I don't have the energy for that. Okay, and I just want to see that. Yeah. Okay, the thing is, I want honesty. Okay, I want honesty in a person. It's just like my children as well. I'm not checking up on you because I like people of integrity. As I always say to my children, no, you must do something. Do what you're supposed to do when people are not watching. Like, don't be, don't try to impress me and, you want me to see you do that. No, no, that's not for me. I used to have a PA. This girl, she would love to do spreadsheets and show me, this is what I'm doing. I said, listen, you are actually wasting a lot of time creating these spreadsheets, because when do you actually get to do the real work? Because what you are after is to show me how much you're doing. Don't worry about it. I will know how much you're doing because the work will come in, the work will roll. So, but don't try to impress me. That's when I get worried, because that's like bullshitting me. I don't like bullshit. It's just like, my children as well, talking about it's like, don't talk about work, right? I always say to my husband, no, don't talk about work, do the work. When somebody's like saying, oh, I must do this, I must do that, I must do that. No, no, no. Stop talking about it. Just do it. Okay? I'll see when the thing is done. Okay? Don't try to. Oh, yeah. So that is the thing. And so I remember one um, other lady I had, I think she literally was cleaning the house. And so she came in and so she was like to me, oh, I must draw up a schedule for her. I said, listen, you now come here to create work for me. No, I'm not here to do your schedules, okay? This is your house. This is your space. You create your own schedule. You can see what's what. So I have my own schedule. I work, in the office. So there I create my schedule. So don't ask me to create a schedule for you, because then you're asking me to do your work. I don't mind you coming to ask me, something, whatever, how I would like it done, whatever, that's fine. But like, don't involve me in your work. I just want to see that your work is being done. That's all. And that is exactly the reason why I say, when somebody comes in to mind my house, which that does not, as for years now, I've been doing my own work for years whilst I'm working full time and, taking care of the children. But this year, as I say, I have to be kind to myself, because I have taken on studying, and so I'm just gonna need a bit of help. So I'm just doing that for myself, for everyone, I mean, around me, because obviously things are gonna be hectic. So I don't want to set myself to go under. So things that I know are going to stifle me, I must try to lessen the blow. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So I am getting somebody who's gonna come in once a week. I'll see how it goes. I mean, I will fit in some time as well in my schedule to, just tidy the house, and she will do the big, spring cleaning stuff. Luckily for me, my husband is very much handy. He's not a person that sits around and do nothing. So he washed the dishes. Nothing will fall apart, when he's around, you know what I mean? But I mean, granted, he's a man, so we know, us women, we know how we want our things done. Of course, there are things that men don't see, from the eye of a woman, like things like this. For my husband, he'll walk past, nothing is broken, everything is fine, and, you know, the rubbish will pile up. But, that's not me talking anything negative, but that's just like facts, natural. Men don't see those things. For them, it's all fair, that's fine. But us women, we know how we want our spaces to be. So yeah. So this lady is coming. Well, I wanted her to come on Monday, but I contacted her yesterday to say, there's a job, or she, but she was like, oh no, she's going to a funeral this weekend. And I was like, obviously, I had to center myself and be like, okay, yeah, funerals do happen, these things happen. But, I couldn't help but to feel like, oh God, this is where we're going to now. all the excuses. Okay, but luckily for me, it's not like I desperately need her, and if she does not come here, my life will fall apart. No, it's just like she'll just be that cushion, that extra bit of help. As I say, my husband does the washing, he loves doing it. So she won't even have to do the washing. So basically, if there's washing to be done, she must just put it in a basket, give it to my husband, and he will do it. Um, we don't iron clothes. We just go on. We just move on. I don't have that kind of serious housework where she has to do washing and iron clothes. Basically, what I need is to keep my house neat. You know what I mean? Because the other stuff, basically, I mean, I can do all my housework, but it's just like the load is a bit too much for me now. Well, it's gonna be too much. On Monday, I start studying, my studying schedule. So I know that I plan to start at 8 o'clock in the morning. And this is distance learning through UNISA. 8 o'clock till, say, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. And then I'll take a break to like 7, doing whatever, dinner, and then I'll start at 7 or 8 for another, say, 3 hours, every evening. So, I'm trying to push because I know that when I studied in 2012, distance learning, but I had a full-time job. Like I went to the office from 8 till 5 o'clock, whatever. Then, of course, I would come home, cook, and whatever. And then I would start studying, say at about 8 till 12, or, yeah. So that's all the time I had, because the other time was, working my day job. And that worked for me. That was enough hours to study. And I made it, and I did quite well, actually. So I'm thinking now I'm at an advantage because I have like double time, really. So, but I'm looking forward to it, and I want to push and, work hard. And of course, now I'm doing this. I was alone then, my children were young. My daughter is now also studying first year university. So I also have an image to uphold and an example to set for her, to say, we push, we push, we push. Obviously, then, she just saw me doing whatever I do, and yes, then graduated. Obviously, she saw, okay, yeah, mom is doing it. But now she gets to see it in real time, because now she's an adult and now I'm doing it with her. So obviously, setting a good example. I must say she started and she's been doing great, really pushing. And we started to walk together, the three of us, me and my two daughters, in the morning. Say we start at 6 o'clock, we walk for an hour, come back home, shower, breakfast, and then studies. She started studying, me not, because I'm getting the house in order so that I can start on Monday. And she's been, brilliant, sticking to a schedule and everything. But this morning I said, nah, I'm not walking this morning. I'm tired. Yesterday, what happened? Yesterday was tiring. Yeah, I did some housework, cleaning and whatever, so that the day becomes very long. I mean, I remember in 2012 when I studied as well, I used to actually, because I start work at 8, so I would literally go to gym. I would leave home 5 o'clock and head to gym. We had a gym at work, so I would go to gym till about, say, for 2 hours, and then shower, go to the office, and yeah, it was a lot, hey? I mean, thinking about it, so my days were very short, because if you start at 5 o'clock and in the morning finish at 1 o'clock in the morning, it's a lot. So anyway, guys, let me not keep you here. You will see, I'll show you, of course, when this mess is all sorted. It's not a big mess, but I'll come back and show you, and yeah, then we can see that, yeah, we are doing this, we are doing this, we are doing this.